Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to the LTQ Wrestling Podcast. CM Punk makes his big return tonight on SmackDown to join the OG Bloodline for the War Games. Paul Heyman came out as well. Two shocking returns in one night. Well, I guess you can call it shocking. I wasn't really shocked by Paul Heyman showing up. I knew he would eventually. But CM Punk being the fifth member is surprising. I'll get into that more to end this video. But how about Chelsea Green? She ends up winning the triple threat between her, Blair Davenport, Bianca Belair. Bianca goes to check on her tag team partner, Jade Cargill, who got attacked backstage on a car. And then Chelsea Green hits the unprettier for the win. 1, 2, 3. And good for Chelsea Green. She's very entertaining. She deserves some more moments. So I actually hope she wins this Women's United States title tournament. I think that'd be dope. So good for Chelsea Green. We had LA Knight against Santos Escobar for the U.S. title. Obviously, LA Knight retained. I feel bad for Santos Escobar because he got like zero pop tonight. I mean, I don't know if the fans just don't care about him. I mean, NXT, obviously NXT and the main roster are different, but man, he was so over NXT, and now on the main roster, he don't get like no reg. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in that audience. It's unfortunate because he's a very talented guy, but just I don't know if it's the way he's been booked. I mean, he's been losing a lot of matches too. I mean, WWE has a tendency of doing that with some wrestlers where they just keep having them lose and lose and lose and lose. And it gets to a point where fans are just like, why should we care? Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. But LA Knight retains. Nakamura attacks him again after they show Nakamura promo. And, I'm looking forward to this feud. I'm glad to see Nakamura back. He's a hell of a wrestler, a hell of a heel. So we'll see where this takes him here. Cody and KO had an amazing promo against each other. I mean, this is one of the best promos both guys have done in a minute, just going back and forth at each other. KO was pissed that Cody teamed with Roman Reigns. That's pretty much his whole reason for attacking Cody. And, pretty much KO says, I feud with the Bloodline for 4 years, and I helped you face the Bloodline. You just go off and team with Roman Reigns. That doesn't sit right with me. And Cody says, Roman Reigns asked me. It had nothing to do with you. It was for the, better good and everything. And KO, just ain't happy about it. And Cody says, you always try to play victim and everything. And the only person who can blame is yourself. Kevin Owens can only blame Kevin Owens. We all know how good you are. You've been here for a decade, a staple of the company. You've been a Grand Slam champion. You've done it all. But the only person holding Kevin Owens back is Kevin Owens. I thought it was a great promo. And then KO goes on to say, I did a pile driver to Randy Orton. And I loved Randy Orton. I don't love you. I hate you. And I will do anything it takes. And man, Cody said, are you sure you hate me or do you hate yourself? Obviously, I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but pretty much it went along them lines. And it was just a fantastic promo. If you guys ever watched SmackDown, definitely look at that too. Excellent, excellent promo. And I'm really looking forward to them having another feud. I'm glad to see KO back in the main event scene. And not sure if he's going to beat Cody, probably not, but still good to see heel KO again. So let's get to the main event of this show. The OG Bloodline, the new Bloodline. Obviously, Solo and his crew come out first. They don't even say anything, really. Pretty much Solo's getting ready to say, acknowledge me, and out comes Roman Reigns with Sammy and the Usos, and they're saying a 4v5. And Solo says, I love all four of you guys. I don't want to have to do this. Just forfeit the match. This ain't going to be good. There's 4 of y'all. There's 5 of us. The numbers game just isn't going to sit well. Just surrender or you will be dead standing where you are in the ring. And then you hear, ladies and gentlemen, and the crowd goes berserk. We haven't seen Heyman in months since the new Bloodline took him out, and Paul Heyman is back. And he said, I know I got put through a table, so maybe my math isn't mathing, but 4v5 in War Games doesn't make sense. It is not mathing to me. So he says, it's going to be a 5-on-5 War Games match. And out comes CM Punk. The crowd goes crazy. I was surprised it was CM Punk, but I'm glad to see WWE make Rollins stay on his word. Yes, he has the feud with Bronson Reed, but he has his issues with, the Usos and Roman Reigns especially. He just don't trust them. So I'm actually kind of surprised WWE is sticking with that. But I'm happy about it. To me, it wouldn't have made a lot of sense for Rollins to join besides Bronson Reed being in it. So they get CM Punk. He has a relationship with Paul Heyman. That makes a ton of sense there. He's never been attacked by the Bloodline. I think him and Solo had a segment against each other before, but other than that, he hasn't really had a reason to not trust or hate the Bloodline. So I think this is a really good move to have CM Punk in it. It adds more intrigue to it. Like, okay, we're working together, but can we trust each other? We don't have no bad history, really, but can we trust each other? And to me, it pretty much is showing like, okay, Punk is doing a favor for Paul Heyman. The wise man's back. The OG Bloodline needed a 5th member. Rollins refused to do it. So let's get CM Punk. And Man, they came out, beat up the new bloodline, did a GTS and Spear at the same time to Tongaloa and Tamatonga, and we get a Reigns and CM Punk stare down. The fans are chanting, "This is awesome." That's a match Punk is wanting to have. I remember I think it was like a few days ago, I did a short about it, pretty much like talking about some of the opponents he wanted to face, and Roman Reigns was on that list. So this is a match I think they're going to set up in the future. Not sure when, but it's definitely a big time match, a match a lot of fans will want to see. I'm on board with it. It's a money making match. So it's awesome to see CM Punk back. It adds a surprise to the match. I thought it was either going to be CM Punk, was going to say Cena, but it's too early. I don't know if he's still filming stuff or not, but I was like, Cena probably not. So CM Punk's a logical choice. I know some fans are probably going to be mad saying, why is Punk in here? Why couldn't it be Rollins? Listen, after the Rollins promo on Raw where he said, I just can't join y'all, he's going to be one of them rare WWE superstars who keep their word on stuff. So I thought it was a very good SmackDown. I'm ready for Survivor Series War Games next weekend, and let's get this show on the road. So what do you guys think of SmackDown? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe for more LTQ wrestling content. Peace.